play Tekken for pennies. My name's Ryan Stone. Your life sucks. Your life sucks. Your life sucks. It's all your fault. It's all your fault. You can't half do anything. It's better to do nothing than to half do something. You just have to accept it.
F it. Let's go into ranked.
If I wasn't prepared to literally impoverish his entire bloodline, I wouldn't have done anything. So he absolutely nailed it. Don't start something you weren't prepared to finish.
Don't start something you weren't prepared to finish.
If I wasn't prepared to literally impoverish his entire bloodline, I wouldn't have done anything. It's all your fault. It's all your fault. It's all your fault. My name's Ryan Stone. I play Tekken for pennies. It's all your fault.
What's up, fellas? I was going to do Minecraft. I don't have it in me. Today. There's too much investment, so I'm trying the new patch, and oh my god. It's a it's a gong show. Nobody's happy. The player base is revolting, and I'm going to see... I tried it a bit, and I realized it is pretty bad. It's a guessing game now. It's turned into, like... Yeah. So I'll walk you through what I'm doing here. I gotta think. I'm thinking about... There we go. I'm so hyped, want to do some trafficking. How about no? Ooh, nice job. Nicely done. Thought I was the guy in the pink hat. The new camera, by the way. Loving the new one. Damn it. Yeah, so, oops. How about no? How about no? Did you vote for your boy Mark? Yeah, Kearney. Gonna get Mark Kearney in the office now. It's gonna be wild, yo. No, there we go. Yeah, idiot. It's weird that people can just mash now, and they do just as well as like really good play. Like, see that? He should know. These are very obvious things for him to fall for, so I don't quite understand it. Uh-oh. Same as that. Oh, look at that. Baited me. Baited me well, too. All right. No, it's not easy. It's just, what the? I keep falling for that one. I could technically launch because he does a stall there to wait for me to block, but I'm worried he's got me conditioned. Yeah, I think he's got me conditioned. The changes that came through, best I can tell, which if you care, if you don't, whatever, is that like casual players are just insane right now. There's no counterplay for a lot of stuff. I used to be able to be good with side steps, and now it's like, don't even bother. They don't break throws at all, too. Like, some of my best strategy is just... See? And it's just pressure. Constant pressure. Stupid YouTube won't let me super chat you a penny. Aw, free gender. That's okay. I forgive you. Thank you for the $2.99 super chat. In between matches here, I'm probably gonna... I'm thinking about... There we go. What? Yeah, so it's like none of my approach tools work anymore. But it's like some of the cheesiest stuff works so well. Yeah. The fact they could take you from a grounded state to a grounded state like that to throwing you up in the air is kind of crazy. See, like I've done that every time, and he falls for it every time. He's not that good. It's just that the tools that he's given are just really strong, and it's very hard to counter things. I can see why people are livid about it. Tekken for pennies! Hey, Zeus! Good. Yeah, so this is like a person. We're doing ranked. See? Same thing. He just doesn't learn. But that's the problem, is now I'm back to like having to beat the character as opposed to the player, because the player's not very good. But that option, I can't step it, I can't get around it. Constantly sets himself up for throws like that. But even with all the matchup knowledge, it's still a hell of a time getting him there. Ranked on Steam, yeah. Bold move. Tell me about it, Tom. You get it. But there's been... Okay, sorry, whatever. There's been so much drama around this. It's actually kind of funny. There's maybe a dozen content creators that are a pretty big deal, and they're all, like, rebelling right now. There's this one guy, Spaghetti Rip. He used to... If he ever put out a negative tweet on this one, the developer of the game used to just, like, email him and tell him, ask him to delete the tweets and stuff like that. And he used to do that, and everybody's kind of getting pissed. It's like got that Gamergate vibes to it. Ooh, just a touch faster. Fair enough. What? Oh, I should have been ready for that. Main man Sui, another same thing. So it's like a lot of the players are trying to hype up this, which is just, again, it's just horrible that casual players can start this for like 6 months and beat a guy who's been doing this for 20 years. It's throwing a lot of people off. Yeah, how about this, sir? Gonna throw a guard break on me? No, no. Just play some crouch games. Heck with it. There we go. Do you do any gaming on Steam after the Stellar Blade censorship? I'll never consult again. Trying to get... What happened with the Stellar Blade thing? That I don't know. You'll have to hook me up with that information. Free Gender, $5 super chat, thank you very much. He loves doing that weird sidestep punch too, which means my... There it is again. He loves to mash. That's something I've noticed. Oh, why did I do that again? So I try not to flash as much anymore because people bait it out too quickly, and they reduce the... It's now 20 frames on recovery, which means it's a lot easier to punish than it used to be. So I'm trying not to use it unless I have to. See if he falls for it again. Yep, see? I gotta stop thinking I have enough frames in there, because I never do. He's tested that like 4 times. Oh, they covered up her assets. Oh, the ass stuff. I mean... I do find it annoying, but not enough to... Like, it's not the hill I choose to die on. There we go. See, it's not hard if I can get some conditioning going on. I guess it's more to do with psychology than the actual moves. Well, that's the thing that helps. Like, it used to be psychology. The thing that made Tekken great was not that it's fast-paced. It's actually slower-paced. In Street Fighter, for example, there's moves that have 6 frame startup, so it's like 10 milliseconds. Completely, you can't follow that. Where the fastest moves are 10 frames, and most of the launchable moves are like 15 to 20. It's about 20 frames or a third of a second that they become reactable. So, but the issue was everything had counterplay. So I'll give you an example. How do I do this? Oh, I know what I'll do. We'll do a block. And then after the first hit or block, we'll do a punish. And the action... Can we record something? Oh, good. Oops. All right. Check in chat. All right, one sec. I'll be right there. Okay. So this punch, it's +1 on block, which means this move here, down forward 1, this is a very simple Tekken workflow. See? So technically, if I punch, it's +1, and he punches back, I should be at 1 frame advantage. But this, which is normally 13 frames and should lose out to that 10 frame punch, actually trades. Well, sometimes. Anyways, the point is, now here's the counterplay, right? You should be able to counter all kinds of things. I can duck it. Oops. I can sidestep it. I can block it. But if he actually hits me with a jab, it's +8. So that means he always gets this out. So for example, well, it's not, maybe it's not +8 for him. Anyways, ideally it's supposed to be, but that's the idea, is that if he hits me with that, he has enough plus frames that he gets to hit me in the next hit. But if I know what he's doing that, that's weird. -4? Yeah, -4 I should be able to sidestep. But there's an inconsistency to it too. So ideally what you would do is you would do a very simple workflow here to test if a guy's got matchup knowledge, is you do a down forward 1. And if he tries to jab check you after it, you sidestep and you get to launch him. There's like hundreds of these little ones here. The problem is now, sidestepping's borked. Like, you can't sidestep. Everything they have that even isn't tracking has such good hitboxes that you get blown up for playing proper Tekken. And that's why everybody's mad. Watching to couch while preparing soup's my favorite activity. Oh, I see. So about the center of the game. So he actually set me up there pretty good. I thought I had him set up, but he had a counter ready to go. So yeah, he's there we go. Uh-oh. That's on me. When he's got rage, you shouldn't be just throwing moves out in the open like that. That was dumb. Well, Tekken might not be back on the channel. I'm just struggling with the slog. It's like the midpoint of the book where I'm doing the second rewrite, and so it's like, I just didn't want to do it this morning. Damn it. See, that's a frame trap, and I should be ready for that. He's got all of them. Okay, oh, jeez, there's one there, too. What? He's actually really good. He's outplaying me this time. It's one of the few times where it's like real Tekken. Except for I still have some tricks on my sleeve. That's another frame trap that you do. What? Oh, well done, sir. That's twice. I just told you not to do that. Tekken 5, my first Tekken ever. Great days. Played 6 is my favorite. You know what's funny? I'm one of those guys that Tekken 3 back in the day, and then I picked up 7 when it got popular, and now I'm on 8 angry at the game. Okay, in fairness though, that wasn't a game issue. That was just me getting outplayed. This guy was trying to get reads on me, and he knows frames. He knows Yoshi's frames, so I should technically be doing more creative stuff. Which, I'll have to get on it. He's got some new moves, too. I don't particularly like. One of his moves actually gets in the way of playing Tekken. I know it's a weird thing to say, but yeah. See, that was like great spacing, and he baited the whiff, and then he just ate it. Or I just ate it. Not today, sir. What? Yeah, they just track way too much better, or way better than they used to. Nope. Not giving it away for free, sir. Not giving it away for free. Alright, I gotta stop doing that. He just knows how to counter it too well, so I gotta stop using it. That one, another frame trap. What's the Sigma? I don't know what the Sigma is. Alright, so I see the thing about not censoring the game. What? How is he blocking everything? Start throwing some unblockables at him then. Fuck it. Ooh, nicely done. Not that nice, though. So yeah, so it's a censorship thing. I get it. Oh, we waited for that. It was good bait. Yeah. I'm gonna eat the wall on that one. I get it. I gotta learn to punish that one better. Two walls. It's not as fast as you think. It's only fast because you're not recognizing the moves. After a while, you start to get a handle on it. It actually slows right down. What? That actually hits? That's some pretty good range. You gotta admit. No, I'm not ready to give this up yet. Not yet. Not yet. Actually, you know what? Let me show you something. Yeah, whatever. I'm done with this guy. I'll show you why it's actually easier to follow than you think. Where's replay? Dude, that's the one thing that annoys me. They add so much like goofy little arcade stuff on here that it's like it gets in the way of you going where you're trying to go. Am I on tournament level? I was almost there on 7. 8 is just it's a different beast. I don't think I would be. I mean, I'm still doing well, but like it just took a huge dive after this season 2 thing. My rank dropped like 4 ranks, my skill dropped half, the whole game changed. All right. Come on. I'll show you what I'm talking about. All right. So the very first thing you have... So that's a 12 frame move. Generally speaking, a lot of people love to try something off first way or first time. Other than a jab doesn't have the range to reach. So this will beat out anything if they try to get aggressive. So I made a call. He actually just sidestepped. It didn't work. Thing is, though, if he was smart, he would launch me here. But he didn't. He just wants to back off. Bait's a whiff. So you see him doing that back up and ducking thing? That's called a Korean backdash. It's a way to build distance. And then I misjudged the distance and tried to do that little double kick. Now that double kick actually has a purpose to it. After it hits the guy, it puts you at -6 or something like that. And then I do a parry afterwards. So if they try to check me after it with a fast move, it'll actually parry that and then gives me an attack. But in this case, he just launched because he whiffed. I whiffed. Then you get your combo. So there. So my one mistake cost me a third of my damage. So right there was a test. Oops. That there, just a way to get space. You don't want to be against that wall, because if he hits you in that wall, it'll launch you in the back and it gives him an extra combo. So like you're better off taking a couple hits of damage by doing my little spin move to get out of there. Now this, there it is, 15 frame startup. It has a high option, which leads into his little spinny helicopter stance, and it has a mid option, which is punishable. If they block, then you know you can go forward with the mix-up here. If they duck, you're supposed to go with the first one. And it's kind of a way of testing the waters. So right here, I'm +7. And in my helicopter stance. That means if I do my forward helicopter move, where it's like, it looks like I'm spinning like a chopper, I will beat out any option. So I'm assuming he's going to check me. If he's just going to block, I can do a unblockable throw, which catches it. If he ducks it, I have a spinning leg kick. So it's like a three-way mix-up. In this case, I didn't know what he was going to do, so I just dropped down and go into block and watch. In this case, he jabbed. So if I had gone forward, like I'll show you. Oops. How do I do that again? This? Yeah. Oh. Damn it! I don't know why I can't remember the buttons on this one. There we go. So technically a good play for me would have been that. I'd get a wall broke and all that stuff. But instead, I played it up. And then checked. That little low, it's a poke just to keep me, it's to encourage me to block low so he can hit me with power rifle mids. Anyways. Return to replay. Same thing there. When they block a lot, usually you throw down some lows, which tend to be riskier, although they're not lately. That there is a knowledge check for Kazuya. This string should be burnt into your head. High, high, low, high. Technically, I'm supposed to... It's like a junkyard kick. It's like everybody has this same flow. What you're supposed to do is parry this low. I just blocked, which I'm not sure why I did it. It puts you at a +2 frame advantage, which isn't enough to do anything, unless he tries to continue on with his pressure. But only mashers do that. Which in his case he did with a slow move, which set me up to launch him, right? But you see what I mean? Like, all of this stuff is like small little micro decisions. Like even right there, I didn't do anything. There. That's a Kinsho stance. In here, I have a bunch of options that go mid, that go high, that go low. The only thing I don't have, I have some that hop over lows. The only thing I don't have is a power crush option. So I can't power through any hit he does. And I can't block. So he was expecting me to do something. He was going to see what I did. Instead, I just sit there. Pause for a second. And sometimes you get that extra beat of a pause, and then the other guy thinks, oh, it's my turn, takes his turn. And if you time it right, then stuff like this works. Didn't in this case. But that's why he's like good at defense, because he's patient. Same as there. What can I do here? Oops. I should have you can sidestep it. But you have to sidestep it to his weak side, or his strong side. Most Kazuya stuff, you have sidestep left. It's like a known thing forever. But this move covers that, and that's what Tekken 8's doing. Is they're setting you up with all these different things now, so nobody has weaknesses anymore. And so you can just continually mash on stuff, and that's how things like this go. But like once you understand that, then you understand this whole game becomes a series of knowledge checks and guesswork and conditioning your opponent and stuff like that. Yeah, it does. And the thing is, it's like, it's very quick. There we go. It's very quick, so you kind of have to put it into your muscle memory. And that's why some guys will do practicing for like an hour a day if they want to do tournaments where... There's a panda. An hour a day where they practice just to visually connect somebody's string with a specific counter. Oops. See, plus 18, if I do this and it hits, that move's only 16, so it beats out every option. That move is 18. It also beats out every option. If he blocks it, I'm plus 7. Now, plus 7 here, and that move is, how much is it? 16. So I can beat out everything, except for it's a high, so he can duck it and launch me. But, if he ducks it, I do this one, which is also a heat engager. So in that way, it's like a guessing game. Am I going to do the high? Am I going to do the low? And you can't really tell because they're too fast. Too fast for you to prove. So you have to just assume, what would he do based on what you see him before? Now, sometimes they can just block. If they just hold block, it blocks both options. And if that's the case... Why does this guy not want a rematch? If that's the case, you have other options. So there's 2 other options you have. First one, it's a throw. It's an unblockable throw. If they just block, you can get them with that every time. The other one, you have a low that comes out of it, puts you at plus 6. Now you get to keep pressure from a crouching state. So that gives you a free while standing 2, which puts you back turned at plus 7. Allows you to go for lows, highs, mids, oops. Whatever. Now, if he blocks that, though, you're in a disadvantageous position. So then you have your evasion moves. Now, if he evasion moves, if he actually does try to check you and you evade it like that, you get a free low hit on this. And that's what you have to constantly be thinking of every time. That's why this game is technically draining if you play it for too long. I'm not going to be doing it for too long. But it gets my mind off of the book, so I can live with that for now. So I'm just going to block for now and see what he does. All right, I got a little greedy on the see there, blown up for just a simple jab. Jeez, I'm guessing wrong on all of this. But see, it's like, it's just a workflow. He just gets to blow me up. And I can't sidestep any of that, by the way. It's all tracking. Nice try, madam. So now I'm just playing, it's called Small Tekken. I'm not letting him know too much of what I'm doing. Oh, I thought I had that broken. That's, again, very easy knowledge check. So, do you even need me to explain it? That I'm supposed to duck to block that. Took a chance on him actually having good defense there, and actually paid off. Remember what I was telling you before about the parry after the double kick? That's what that was. Yeah, I can see it doing this about the same as chest blitzes. At least it used to. It doesn't really do it as much anymore. Okay, he's getting ready for that. So here's the thing. Oh, he's doing it again. So he's intermittently blocking it and not blocking it, which... Oh, not good. Nicely done. Yeah, the last rule change in chess happens... What was the last rule change? Was that rook or knighting? Or what do they call those ones? Castling? Or was that the 2 moves of the pawn at the opening move? That's weird. It just gave me a... Well done, madam. I think I'm out. I think that might be it. Yeah. I got greedy. So he's patient, and he waits for punishes, which is nice. But at the same time, it's like, I can't sidestep a lot of this stuff. It's just, everything's tracking better. And this character's not even half bad. They didn't really buff Azucena very much. The Lars character is just fucking ridiculous. And you'll see if we get one. Alright, when in doubt... Let's see if they break throws very well, which it doesn't look like this one does. God, I fall for that every time. I gotta stop. Should have done a down forward too. I'm getting aggressive here when I think I'm getting frame trapped. Jesus. That used to be the other thing. So strings, when you sidestep like that, you would avoid the string. Now the strings track you. They track you, which is weird. So now it's like, why even bother sidestepping? I hate that constant 50-50 mix-up. Every time I stand up, I'm either going to get launched low or high, and so I got to figure it out. And the distance. See, I can't flash. So with that pressure, for some reason, it has just enough pushback that there's no panicking I can do. I just basically have to guess. It's a coin flip. And in that case, I guessed wrong. Do you know you shouldn't play... yeah, whatever. Anyways, I gotta do a quick restroom break, so we're just gonna loop a Tekken for pennies. I'll be right back.
If you're sitting there going, oh, my wife's a 3, I play Tekken for pennies, my name's Ryan Stone, if your life sucks, if your life sucks, if your life sucks, it's all your fault. It's all your fault. You can't half do anything. It's better to do nothing than to half do something. You just have to accept it.
F it, let's go into ranked.
If I wasn't prepared to literally impoverish his entire bloodline, I wouldn't have done anything.
There we go. And we're back. And we're back. Yeah, so it's annoying. And technically I could go in and lab, but I already know all of those moves. I know their punishments. It's just everything has been switched to an on and off coin flip guessing game. That's it. Yeah, blah, blah, blah. Shouldn't do anything. What? Yeah, just... Okay, so this is a matchup. I have perfect matchup knowledge. Let's see what he does. By the way... Nice try, sir. Oh, it's a setup. I should have been ready for that. I do that setup. How do I not... He was ready for that, too. a lot of that stuff, it seems awkward. It's because we know how those moves are supposed to go, and we have counters for them. Yeah, condition me to block, and then stand, and then use that. That's pretty good, actually. That jump move he just did right there, it normally comes with a low sword sweep, but if you know it's coming... If you know it's coming... Nice try, sir. And now he knew! He's got good mix-ups, I'll give him that. It's actually kind of fun. But fuck this guy. You're not ready for all the mix-ups though, son. Not all the mix-ups. Nice, you bastard. No. Oh. I'm being punished. I'm being punished by somebody who's outplaying me. I don't like this. Yoshi's, it's the weirdest thing. Yoshi has always been the character that has like the weirdest moves that break all the game's rules. And right now he's the most like honest Tekken out there. Sort of. Like compared to. No, I'm just gonna play small Tekken and beat his ass. No, sir. How'd you not know I was gonna do that? How did he not know that? Everybody knows. You can flash him out of that move every time, so it's like an option select. Nicely done, asshole. Not quite yet, sir. I'm not quite ready to give it up just yet. Oh, I was broke that. I broke it. Son of a bitch, she's good. Oh, that was the wrong break. It's a one break. Throws are always the weirdest thing for me. Now, there was a series, like 8 different guesses, and they were all right. That's good Tekken. Risky as hell, but it worked. Uh-oh. Close! So all they do is the 3-1. It's like a weird setup now where they know they have multiple counters for it, and so you're just like, what's the counter he's going to use? And then you expect it, and like, how do I defend against it? It's like a weird layered game, which is the reason I do like playing with and against Yoshi. Ooh. That's new. Oh! I didn't know you could flash that. That's actually, it makes sense, but I'm like, Jesus. In that case, it's just a timing issue. Once you understand his timing, it like a lot of this stuff doesn't matter. Because if I know when he's going to hit a button... Ooh, well done, sir. Not today. Fair. Oh, and you can't sidestep that. So yeah, if you're like know what you're following, it's actually pretty. It's actually pretty interesting. No, no, no. Oh! I hate Flash. It always is like... There we go. Wait, Tekken for pennies. Tell me about it. That one was pretty intense. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, he was ready for it. Son of a bitch. With the keep out. That little down spinning thing is a deceptively annoying move, and I love using it, and they hate it. I'll show you here quickly on this one. Tate's fleeing the country. Which country this time? Is he fleeing the UK, the US, or All right, so anyways, you got this. It's 1, 2. See, it's very negative, but you can do up to 6 of them, and then you'll fall down. But if you do 5, but it also has a little hidden strength, is that it has a follow-up, that mid there. And if you put them up against the wall, so a lot of times people are ready for this afterwards, they just block, they let you get away with it. But they can actually technically punish this with a 10-frame move. So it's this constant thing. How many of these am I going to do? And am I going to follow it up or not? Which is why you'll see me do one, pause, and then do the other. Because then they're like, okay, ready for the kick. The kick never came, now it's my turn, and then they get by the second one. It's also why I use it against the wall. I don't know, it's just such an easy setup. Like, the execution isn't hard. Yeah. Jesus, he's going hard with throws. Alright, fair enough. I did that. Oh, what a bitch! I can't believe he did that one. That's embarrassing. Nails me. With that 10-frame Punisher with the full launch. Jesus. All right, he's fucking me up, man, bad. So let's just do some nice old-fashioned keep out. Damn it! It's fucking with me now. I don't like it. I don't like it. Oh, that's a 1-2 break. I definitely 1-2 broke it. Not sure why. It didn't give me the thing, but Jesus. Alright, so these setups are all really good setups, and I think he might have me downloaded. We might find out. And yeah, I've watched the Doug Walker video. Dude, he's got some weird setups that I'm not ready for at all. I broke it. All right, he's got a read on me. He's got a really good read on me, and I got to change things up. I'm not breaking throws. I'm not... Oh my god, he's fucking with me. I don't like this at all. I don't like this. There, how about just some nice high-risk stuff? Fuck it. Fuck it. What? I don't know, man. It just, I was blocking a lot of that stuff and it just didn't. I don't know what's happening. Maybe it's my fingers, but I got my ass handed to me and I don't like it. I don't like it at all. I do not like it. And I got to learn some things. Actually, it's nothing really to learn. It's just, he made, every call he made worked, you know? Like pulling a flash on Get Up. Oh yeah, this is that move he did, by the way. You can do that and then stab yourself in the stomach, but it stabs him, but it damages him first. So if it's enough to kill him, you win. But if you lose like half your health. So what was the dog walker video I suggested a few weeks ago? Was that the one from Clary? Oh, he's in Dubai. Yeah, it's non-extradition. He's kind of... Kids are over it now. Nobody gives a shit about Tate anymore. Which is kind of annoying because I got so much material with it. I don't like this guy, not one bit. That's gonna hurt. That might do it. Dude, Eddie is annoying. I mean, it's weird too. He didn't actually... I don't know, they changed his game, but they didn't overtune him this time, which is nice. Oh. That power crush, by the way, if I can see it coming, oh, you have no idea. There it is. See? Isn't that wonderful? Look at that up there. %, of his health. 80% of his health. One power crush. Everybody who's got a high power crush, Yoshi has that option, by the way. Not today, madam. Not today, madam. Not today, madam. There she goes. Back in Dubai. Good for him, though. I hope he stays out of jail, and I hope he pisses off liberals for the rest of his life. It's just like, it's such a weird zone. Because he can't do anything else now. This is where he is. That's his thing. Ooh. Not today. Oh. Not that way. Uh-oh, that might be it. I don't know why I get aggressive at that point. It's like a one touch of death thing coming up. I don't know why I don't, whiff punish better. Hey, X-Runner, it's good to see you, sir. Eddie's thing is weird. It's just because his stances are all strange that you never know when a low is coming. Because he could be ducking down, which is normally like an indication somebody's doing a low, but he'll do a mid and throw you for it. And he's got this crazy ability to carry his combos on for forever. So really beating him is just about knowing the matchup. And once you do, you realize a lot of his pressure is fake pressure. With fake pressure, you just have to keep your counters in mind. That's an unbreakable throw, by the way. That's such a... Really? He took a guess that I was going to duck and did a ducking throw. What a read. What a read. What an asshole. Not today, madam. Not today. So what's going on? People think you're some kind of superstar if you're competent, which I'm hoping. I really hope so. That'd be great for business. Ooh, that worked. Once I see that, I gotta get ready for the, there we go. I gotta get ready when he does that pause that the invincible throw is coming. Nice try, madam. all of that miss. That's pretty bad. And the throw. Good for him. Not ready for that yet. Okay, something I've noticed when I do that specific move, when they have heat, a lot of guys love launching their this thing here, and I should kind of bait it more than I do. Yeah, and there's a lot of grifting. You know what the issue is, though, Bishop? The issue is it's not that there's grifting. That was always there. It's that the third world has started grifting. Like in the last year or two, India has finally taken over as the primary internet person. So everybody was thinking like the internet is dead theory, most things bot traffic. It turns out most of the time it's not actually bots. Like there's some bots, but not as much as we thought. A lot of it is just Indian scammers. Like it's completely ruined Twitter. Twitter is just baiting engagement. And you're like, why would you do this? Elon pays like $50 a month, and you realize, yeah, in America or Canada or Britain, that's nothing. That's beer money. But in India, that's a paycheck. Yeah, living, breathing bots. Bots would actually be better. Bots can be worked around. The scammers will always scam. And so, yeah, and my worry isn't that if you're competent, it'll help you stand out. My worry is that people are just going to check out once you make the thing so intolerable. And it's not, and that's the way it's going. That's why people aren't using Google as much anymore. The Indian CEO took over that. And now if you ever searched something on Google lately? Have you ever searched something on Google? Have you looked? It's brutal. The rule of thumb used to be if you're on the second page, you're invisible. You don't get a real result until the second page now. Nice try, madam. I love that. And you see, like if that works right up against the wall, you get an entire full wall combo to come off of it too. Yeah, it's at the point now where it's almost easier to ask AI to search Google for you and tell me what you find. Alright, fair enough. I got risky on that one. There we go. Okay, so that ducks under my breath. Well, that's annoying. Can't duck under that, though, can you, sir? Yeah, it's like, and the weird curating thing is like, oh, I can't quite get the distance on this stuff right. That's alright. We're back in the game. Uh-oh. Oh, I took a chance on that one. I took a chance he was going to get hyper-aggressive and mash, and I paid off. This new Tekken, everybody mashes. And I hate that because that is such a bad habit to do. But the fact that it's like a viable strategy right now, it's just annoying. I mean, yeah, sorry, I'm winning, son. I'm with you, Marty. I'm with you and all the boys. Of course I'm winning. How could I not? Plus, it's at the point now I get to see how Dog Walker does on its own. Alright, come on. Just give me a whiff, sir. Alright, fair enough. Fair enough. Fair enough. Just got the dog walker in the mail. Bastards rolled up in the envelope. Oh, no! I mean, it's good in the sense that it's pulpier. Not today, madam. Ooh, well done. Damn, he's nailing a lot of those. I don't like this at all. Yeah, it's not under 5 books to straighten out. Which works well enough. Oops. It's crazy how much evasion that has. Yeah, come on. Keep trying stuff, buddy. It seems like Leo's sidesteppable still, which is nice. Uh-oh, that was dumb. Yeah, you'll enjoy it. Like I said, I've put a fair bit of care into making sure the print version is actually enjoyable to read, like outside of just the text on it. Damn it! So he always does that jab, down forward 1, down 4. I see it, and I'm blocking it, but I'm not punishing it properly. The hell? Not good. That's it. All she wrote. Son of a bitch bastard. Starting to finish the ultra subversive grim fairy tales. Oh, really? At least I know he knows to block me more. I turned it to float, which helped. Ooh, he switched it up. Now he's doing a throw. Everything he has is such evasion. I don't like it. I don't like it. Oh my god. This is gonna get tight, man. It's gonna get tight. I don't like it. If he charges at me, double jab, and I got it. There we go. Told you. I knew I had my heat meter, and I knew the heat meter comes with that setup. And for some reason, I don't know what it is, but when I'm doing that in heat, the 3-1 into the flying helicopter stance, they always duck it. Always. Which means I get that for free. 18, how much damage? 24 damage. It's too bad. Like, this one is a pretty nice move. I wish they'd let me use it. It's +7 on block. So it allows me, like, a free mix-up on anything. The problem is it's high and it's slow. And it's homing, which would be okay, except for if somebody's going to sidestep this, you're better off just doing this, which is also homing and gives you like 18 damage. Although 18 damage and it has much better frames. Like I said, it's not worth the 5 extra damage to go this way. Although, if I remember correctly, if I ever get myself into Flea Stance, yeah. Flea Stance has a follow-up on it. So I have this new thing. I'm not really good at it yet. Yeah, it's this move. Up, forward, 1-1. If you hit it, it automatically puts you in Flee. And Flee gives you a bunch of options. So you have, I can just roll out of it. I can headbutt the guy. I can sidestep one way or the other. I can launch him. And then I've also got a bunch of forward moves. So I can either double tap forward. I can forward into a throw, which I don't know if is unblockable or not. I could forward into a slide. And if it hits, puts me into meditation stance. Which, again, more options. I'm not very good with it, though. And then I got that super good mid I was talking about. And what's the other one? Oh, maybe that's it. Oh, and of course you've always got... They changed this. This used to be a unblockable. So, like, if you could hit a guy with this, it used to be the funnest Yoshi game. The funnest Yoshi game ever. You play this, where they have to get a high on you somehow, but you're hopping around, and so if they run into your sword, they just eat all of this. Wasn't there a... Oh, that's the other one I forgot. That's the common one, because it puts me into lying down stance, a knockdown stance. So even if they block this, there's not really any good punishes for it. And if I do hit them with it, it puts us back into neutral. And I get Oki. So Ultra Subversive, Grim Fairy Tales. I hope that's not like liberal schlock. I hope it's good. Because to be fair, the original Grimm's Fairy Tales were fairly subversive when they're like having the witch eat the kids and stuff. Yeah, Ryan goes hiking with Clary and hangs with us. He's winning at life. It was a joke. I even told Clary, it's like, you know, it's, and he's like, oh, you're just bitching and moaning this whole time. I'm like, yeah, it's because I don't like hiking. I don't like being outside. It's like, it's not physically I can handle it. That's fine. I don't like heights. But physically, it's not that it's bad. It's hard. It's difficult. I'm not dying. Just don't like nature. And then I'm like, you know what I'm going to do? As soon as we get back, he's like, I bet you're going to get on there and bitch about this thing. Hold on. I'm like, no, I'm going to talk about how great it was, how great you were, how it was so much fun. He's like, fuck you. You know what I mean? Fun stuff. All right. Let's see what he starts with. Nope. Ooh. He does like to check. Yeah, so he's always checking me, which means I should be able to, Jesus. Of course, the fucking Power Crush. I blocked. So I can bait out that Power Crush, and if I do well at it, then it should give me like some free damage. Let's see if I can continue to do that. Yeah, so I'm thinking too of like moving the channel into doing more. Oh, I shouldn't have backstepped. Alright, he's just doing keep away, so I gotta be smart. There you go. Just got to be smart about it. He loves to jab check. He loves to do that, and he does keep out. So, like, I got to dash block more cautiously. Oh, it's gonna hurt. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, I've not seen the Orion 3 Days of the Condor, but it's on my list this weekend. I always liked that movie. You know what's funny? I never watched it until this year. Like, it was on my to-do list. I've had it sitting in a streaming service for the longest time. Everybody kept telling me, it's like, yeah, it's the spy thriller stuff. I've been getting into them lately. Oh, of course he's gonna... I gotta be a little more aggressive on the crouch games. Jesus, that works? Oh, of course it's the fucking swing. I gotta finish that video, by the way, so I don't have the one for Sunday ready yet. What the? He's just good at guessing my whiff. Not today, madam. Oh, I'm giving this away. Giving it away. Not a good plan. Not a good plan. I hate how that doesn't quite reach either. That's so annoying. Gonna do a laser. What? That was actually impressive. I didn't know he had the frames for that. Oh, he's giving it up. I don't like that. He's got really tight defense. Yeah, I've what was this one? I still need to finish. I'm not seeing the Orion, 3 Days of Condor. Have pretty good workflow down. I'm trying. Like I said, it's the one thing that does help is AI. Like for the voice on the initial part, that's fine. But like the spell check and the scripts and that, definitely, dude. Why do I keep walking into that? Here, let me focus for a sec, because it's There we go. Keep doing your little power crush, buddy. I gotta stop ducking. He doesn't play those games at all. He just launches me. Luckily, he gets aggressive at the end, so that's good. Point Break. That's a good plan. I actually didn't have that on my list, but I should. I should. Point Break. I'll put it when I do Roadhouse, because I'm trying to do, like, in, Jesus. I was blocking. Son of a bitch. Like, I think I'm going to be doing Sneakers next. Nice try, madam. There. So I just bait his jabs. Seems to work. Yikes. Oh, he's getting ready for it. Not good. That might cost it. Not quite. So technically I should be ducking that second hit, by the way. The second hit is a high. It's weirdly deceptive, but for some reason I caught on to it early. Yeah, it's just his moves are faster than my baits on that one, so I can't be using that. Luckily, it doesn't seem to work there. There we go. Hack the Planet got me into hacking. No way! Hackers. You know what's funny? Red Letter Media did one on those, and it was something I totally forgot until they did it, where they were talking about, they had like a little gimmick in the middle there, where they were doing like cutaways to comics and like flashes and stuff, and they did it in the beginning and then just stopped doing it, which was interesting. So like, there was some bad execution in there. It was too incoherent, and I'm not sure why they didn't stick to it at the end. Like, it completely changes the tone from the first half to the second half. Kind of made it more schlocky. I'm going to guess it's studio notes. But yeah, it's a fun movie, and I think they were right in that it's a film of its time. Like the hacking of the early, like you put that with Strange Days, Johnny Mnemonic and that. It's like not quite cyberpunk, but... How about just this, sir? I'm not sure if that was a high or I just got lucky. Alright, he's giving me his little vortex now. I'm not liking this at all. Oh, and I can't flash through any of it. It's like, it's annoying. Alright, we learned. There, how about this, sir? I'm not ready yet to quite give you everything. Oh, I don't like this guy. I don't like him at all. I don't like it. I blocked it! Ever consider using a teleprompter so you can see the chat better while gaming? Yeah, maybe. The problem is I don't have enough space in here for teleprompters. Alright, 1 second here. Let me deal with this guy. Oh, you fucking prick. Oh, you prick. Yeah, it's on the list. I don't know. We'll see. We're probably gonna be changing up stuff here. Like I said, maybe even the States. Maybe we'll move here within Canada. We'll see. That fucking guy. I didn't know you could fit a fucking rage art in the middle of my string. Who does that? I don't see many Shaheens either, so that's the problem, is that a lot of this is matchup knowledge stuff. Like, I'm sure. I'm sure I could probably do better. It's the low. I don't know why I don't see that low. It's so hard to spot for me. Luckily for you, you don't get to... You could just duck whenever I do some shit. There we go. Yeah, I've seen... There's a lot of teleprompters out there. It's not a bad thing to do. It's just... What? Oh, I don't like this guy's defense. It's fucking annoying. I'm just gonna back off. There we go. There we go. Yeah, have fun, Jack. I'll see you later. Alright, so in this one, just maybe aggression. Aggression and a lot of sidestepping. He does love leaning on these power crushes, so I can work with that. Oh, that's another thing they changed. That used to actually hold, so I would have gotten all my hits in before he did it, and it would have won me. But they make it now where they just ignore, which is kind of annoying. But at least he's aggressive and stupid, so we can go with that. Thank God, right? What were we just talking about? Oh, the teleprompter stuff. Yeah, like I could put it right there, and I could see it. I'm not sure why. It just doesn't work. I kind of prefer where it's like, oops. I kind of prefer where it's just little bits here. Anyways, I got to get back in the game. I'm thinking of the video now, and I'm thinking of the book. We're probably going to stop here in a couple minutes. Oh, look at that. He's a little opened up. I should duck that, by the way. Jesus. Oh, that was annoying. All right, fair enough, fair enough. He does that after a down forward one, so that's good to know. No, jab, down forward one, then down forward, not just any time. Come on, get up. I gotta get better at spotting that low heat dash he does. I don't know why I don't see it very well. And that flip, it's very evasive. I gotta stop thinking I can beat it out. There we go. Got it tight, got it tight. All right, actually, you know what? I'll probably make this one the last one. I think this is enough for one day. Jesus. I even ducked that. I guess just not enough. He didn't do his power crush. Oh, what a bitch. Alright, fuck that. Done. This thing's already annoying the piss out of me. I can see why people don't like it anymore. It's just different. Anyways, enjoy, guys. I am gonna... by the way, if you haven't done the Substack, get on the Substack. ryanstone.substack.com. Here, I'll type it for you. Get in there. I am still doing the same classic stuff. We got the field reports and case studies. Same stuff as like the praxeology stuff on Tuesdays. Starting to add, as I ramp down the writing for Jack Long Softbone, the new Cyberpunk book, you'll start getting more excerpts from there. I'm just finishing the final rewrite. I'm about a third of the way through that now, and I'll get that done. And then by then, even if I have like, I don't know, I know where I want it as far as execution goes, and I'll see how close I get it. Yeah, later, man. There's going to be updates on that, so feel free to stick into that. Obviously, Red Morning on tomorrow, which is still going to be good. I got a plan for that one. Where's my notes? Where did I put it? It must be this one. Oh yeah, SMART goals, being overly critical. I got to add some more to this one, though. It kind of got me thinking. I was thinking from the Patreon last week, where a lot of guys... It's basically like self-sabotaging stuff, so I'll probably make a self-sabotaging theme. Be a little more structured than it is usually. We'll see. And then I get to play around with the new lights here. I don't know, man. I'm just liking it. It's clearer. It's smoother. The one I gave Clary was my old Makos 4K, and the new one has a new sensor that's built for security cameras and low light settings, and so it's just very sensitive to light, which for film would suck because that gives you a grainier picture, but a more sensitive aperture to light. But for some reason, this one has like the best of both worlds, because it's like, you see this, there's not a lot of grain on this at all. It's very clear. But at the same time, it's like almost pitch black in here, and it's picking up on everything. So I love that. I get to be very subtle with the coloring. It's going to be a good one. Come on in. Or who knows, by the time I finish these notes, I might have a totally different idea. Thanks for sticking around. It's good to see you again, Marty. It's good to see all the T-Rex boys. Mish, I have not forgot. I've got all the books. I have to ship them out to all you guys. I just don't do it because I fucking hate Canada Post. That's on me, but I will do it probably, maybe even this weekend, because like there'll be a good Saturday I could spend on this stuff. We have to do taxes anyway, so I'll catch you guys later. Cheers.